Good morning, Marianne and Anik. This is TheoSophia. My first news is we haven't had any air conditioning since last evening, so we're both worn out. And they're not expected to come to correct it till 5 o'clock tonight. Is why we're also not able to do. My eyes are burning. It's so hot here. The infusion. We'll do it next Wednesday. So for today, if you have any questions, you can ask me. I was going to read the great invocations. Um, so you had something to think about, because if you listen to these, it kind of is exactly right where our world is today, and perhaps everyone's world. So, anyone have a question about anything before? I don't think Doug or I, either one, got any sleep last night. So, how are you two doing today? Well, thank you. Many blessings to this day. Yes. It makes no sense if you remember that it was a brand new air conditioner they put in only a month or so ago, and there's nothing. The thing doesn't even light up. So, I'm sorry to. Hello, Tierney. I was just explaining we don't have any air. We haven't now since last night, and we're dead tired. They're not coming to try to fix it till 5 or 6 o'clock. So what I'm going to do today is read some of the great invocations. Now, Anik, are you a little tired from yesterday still? So as I read these, you'll have some food for thought and maybe take some notes if you want to sit and contemplate for yourself. Um, the word that came for everyone to think about was detachment. And where or how in your world? Okay, good. You can maybe heal some detachments to allow a greater light in your moment to come. So I want to bring in the violet flame through our group. And today I'm seeing an aqua, a really pristine aqua light coming in to bring some peace and harmony for everyone. All right? So here we go. You can ask questions afterwards. Let the forces of light bring illumination to mankind. Let the spirit of peace be spread abroad. Many men of goodwill everywhere meet in a spirit of cooperation. Let power attend the efforts of the great ones. So let it be, and help us to do our part. And when I hear this, I can hear it's talking directly to all of us. Let the lords of liberation issue forth. Let them bring succor to the sons of men. Let the rider from the secret place come forth, and coming, save. Come forth, O mighty one. Let the souls of men awaken to the light, and may they stand with massed intent. Let the fiat of the Lord go forth. The end of woe has come. Come forth, O mighty one. The hour of service of the saving force has now arrived. let it be spread abroad, O Mighty One. Let light and love and power and death fulfill the purpose of the coming one. The will to save is here. The love to carry forth the work is widely spread abroad. The active aid of all who know the truth is also here. Come forth, O Mighty One, and blend these three. Construct a great defending wall. The rule of evil now must end. And finally, from the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men, and let light descend upon earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan upon earth. Good morning, Lauren. Oops. So I think it's a very powerful words that we all want to choose and bring into our world. And as we do it together in harmony, things will change. Just as when that moment our air conditioner comes back on to help us maintain our health. So did anyone have any questions about anything or the word detachment as I read that? And what do you think is such a great need that you need to detach from? Can you allow that to come to you? We lost our air conditioning last night and haven't had any since, and they're not coming till like 5 o'clock this evening. So I'm just trying to be here to support you since it's our day. So I'm sure, Marianne, that all those words came right into your heart. And yes. Let me go to the word detachment. You know, on the journey, detachment is one of the main words that you have to allow to happen. Oops, wrong page. No comments? Very interesting. I know he talks about it, but it's not. Here it is, detachments. Achievements. And you receive aid by the hint of the first ray, which is the will to do. Marianne, very, very powerful reading. Detachment in these political days, very needed and reminded of it. I can't get that last word, but let me see what he says here. Aid by the first ray. the will to do. Hmm. From the angle of the mind, this soul activity and change of focus will force your idealistic tendencies to find expression in teaching. Idealism is the major gift of the sixth ray force. Teaching is an expression of the second ray energy. This combination of idealism and of teaching is for you the way. From the angle of the etheric body, the soul transition or refocusing of energies from the soul plane will produce the transfer of energies from the soul plane, gathered up and poured through the central clearinghouse of the solar plexus, through that midway station between the higher and the lower center, so that the head and heart can be in alignment. This will be carried forward as you seek to live more consciously in the soul realm and to be more definitely oriented as the soul to the world. So it's interesting, Tanny, I see you wrote harmony. Is that how we see the soul? The soul, is becoming more into harmony, into the golden age, that which we've stepped into, and here we are. And I think what's calling for us is to have a different behavior and outer expression of what our truth has changed to. Thank you, Lauren, for your many blessings. Harmony. And what DK suggests to you, if you'd like to go inside yourself more on this, is to ponder deeply on group work and study carefully all he has said on the group activity, the techniques of the new groups. And probably that's something you know because you're not studying from the book. And here's a position of one of his people who worked with him. And this person says, I am the one who never stands alone. Those days of isolation lie behind me. I stand alone when trial comes, for I am strong and I need not drain the strength of others. I stand alone when blame descends, for I am true and know that I should do. I thereby shield the weak and leave them free. But in this work I have no self, but I am the self which knows itself to be the self in all beings. And thus I do my work alone, yet not alone, and thus for I stand. So what he's saying in that is, as we become stronger and move on in our journey, that we become that God self. And we stand not alone, but within all beings that we meet, because we all have a God self. There is, I can show you right here on the picture if my book is here. In this energetic symbol, this is you, this is your higher self, and this is your God self, your individualized experience of God. So what that paragraph was saying, that he has found himself, and he now can stand and live in that self and feel at one with everything that he meets. So good morning, Marby. Glad to have you here. Oh, I just closed my book. I don't know. Let me see. It was 2 something. Give me 1 minute. I am one who feels that as I pick a page, DK speaks to me. I'm trying to think that where I turned open to. I'm sorry, I had went on from there. But I'm glad that it touched you. It's in book 1. And maybe it's here it's talking about the alignment with the soul on page 248. To be carried forward as rapidly as possible until it becomes eventually almost instantaneous. Then say with deliberation, I am the soul am I, which is the same kind of thing. So maybe it was 267, but it didn't look familiar. So if you go in and look around in that area, that's what he's talking about. I apologize. So always, and there's more than one version. It's a commitment to study. I've contemplated in my master class, we are going through it. And if there are people who want to learn, because you really have to not only read it, but you have to do the exercises and sort within yourself to see who you really are, what you really feel. Yes, Tenny, I am the soul I am. So, and I apologize again, Marianne, I didn't remember the page. So anyone have any questions? If you came on late, we have no air. It's so hot. It's 88 in Florida today. And I'm sorry if I seem drained. I am. My eyes are like pink from here. Okay, so if that's happening to you, then before you go to bed, you need to place this tube of light protection around you and also call up this violet flame. And absolutely, for sure, it cannot happen. Yeah, my husband's gone. He has the car. I'm here. Malls aren't good for me because dust bothers me. I'm a little bit of a weirdo. So I'm not going to only send you prayers, but I want you to visualize this. If you have your camera there, take a picture so you'll have it. And then I'm going to hold up the words to it. And if I don't find it, I'm going to say it slowly for you. Because it's something you should do first thing you wake up in the morning, last thing before you go to bed. You want to live your life in protection of God, because that's what he offers. Now I can't believe that this isn't in here either. Let me take one page at a time. Oh my. So do you have a pencil and paper? So you can start to write, yes? Well, in the library, I don't know if they have these little books there. or you may be able to go to Saint Germain's page. But let me repeat it to you because I know it by heart. And you begin with, Beloved, I am presence bright. I'll give you a minute to write that. Round me seal your tube of light. From ascended master flame. Called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling the violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. Now, you say that 3 times, each time getting faster, and here's what I mean. You can see the light flashing. Beloved, I am presence bright. Round me sail your tube of light from ascended master flame. Called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling forth the violet fire. I went to look at some. Beloved, I am presence bright. Round me sail your tube of light from ascended master flame. Called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling forth the violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. And the last one you do really fast. Beloved, I am presence bright. Round me say your tube of light from ascended master flame. Called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling forth the violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. And in that moment, this comes about. And there is absolutely nothing that can penetrate this. You can lay down, you can go to sleep, whatever it is, you go out to the day, no matter what kind of day it is or what kind of people you're around, this should be around you and protecting you. Okay? Okay, thank you, Marby. If I were you, I would, because only love and God's experience need be around you. And there's many of us I know who study and use this, and never is there a comment that negativity affect me. Because you have to understand that within this is you, and you're surrounded by the violet flame, your higher self, who's that medium, and then your individualized experience of God. Your beloved I am presence, that's what this is. And when that's come down around you, in a circle, all around you, you are safe. Okay? Anybody else have a question about that? I would go on Saint Germain's site and see if they have, I don't think they have these little books there. These are by Claire Prophet. You might want to go on her site. Heart, Head, and Hand Decrees. There's a lot of very powerful ones in here. But, someone's walking around outside. Neither myself or Doug go very far without this little book. We don't have a bunch of them at all anymore. That, but you might find it on one of those 2 places or something like that. So it says to me you have to get in the understanding of Saint Germain and his violet flame. He was given permission to bring it in the 30s because not many people were ascending. They didn't have a way to clear out their negative. And now that this violet flame can come forth, more people ascend, more people live a life and achieve more on their journey. And so that's why it exists. Okay. We don't have any friends. We did not think of a cold shower. Our fans, because it's a small place. There wasn't any need. And our biggest uh, place with all that is up in Pennsylvania. We're here in Florida. So hopefully we never imagined it would take them all day today to come to look at it. We were thinking this morning. Well, we didn't think right. But I'm sure it'll be taken care of when they get it, hopefully. So those who were in the starting the infusion tonight will do next Wednesday, because I would be so drained it would not be what we usually experience, and I apologize for that, but wasn't because of my choice, other than that work's very intense, and I need to be very prepared and awake, and I can't do that when I haven't slept. Okay. I'll have to tell Doug to come home and get a cold shower when he gets here. I don't think, well, yeah, we took a shower, but it wasn't a cold one. See, again, I don't know if I could handle that. But, it's like when something's not right, which I'm sure is what Lauren was experiencing, just when something's not working, it makes you not be able to really sleep soundly. I'm sorry. It's like I'm just very tired. So, Marby, so what would you like to say to Lauren so she can maybe have an experience, and understanding what you have had with it? That's great. I can remember when we were in Shasta, when we met Saint Germain. Every time we went somewhere, we sat down, we all had to recite that prayer 3 times, faster and faster and faster. And that's how we made it a part of our beingness. And if you start that today, you're going to find life will be different, because only good comes around you. I don't know that the air conditioner not working is something bad, but we'll see what it ends up turning up to be. Could be for the owners, not for us. I don't know. Maybe I'll get one, put it on my neck and my forehead. That might help. It was just disturbing to me today. Today's a big day for me. And yesterday working with Asha and getting all ready. It's exciting. So, how are you doing, Anik? Are you still here? Oh. So a lot of people did end up coming. There's still 7. Yeah. I think someone told me today that the Rapture Day was yesterday. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that. But I'm sure there's some upset people. For we've known people that were very much preparing for the rapture. And, I don't know what to say. We all have freedom to live and believe how we choose. But just God bless them. I understand that God's there for everybody. And the capacity in the heart is so large that it's really bigger than what you can imagine until you just start living it. Yeah. I think that's what I was trying to say the other day, that the more you grow, the more you evolve, the greater love you hold. And in that, it begins to become to love every cell that you are, which is a different feeling than just, oh yeah, I'm love. there's a powerfulness to it. Nick says, yes, I'm doing well, thank you. Here, when it's too hot, we put a V. I'm sorry, maybe you stopped. Yes, we're kind of stuck because, usually there's all these places, the air conditioning, we never thought. There was nothing new and brand new. Put a VL. I'm sorry, I don't know. But it'll work out. I'm just winding down, not able to pick myself up and deliver as what you deserve. But it would be good, and I'll talk to you again on Monday about it, is detachment. What do you need to detach from to maybe move yourself to another level of consciousness? So many. If you have any spiritual books, thank you very much. Same to you. Much love and light to everyone. But here's, this is on page 557 at the bottom. Happiness is the goal of personality desire and its most desired sentient reaction. So happy is a good thing. But how many of us allow us to be happy? Or are we always a fidget or wanting something else? You see? Joy, still 557, is the quality of soul life, and that quality can be imposed upon the personality, thereby superseding happiness and imparting the gift of truth. Wow, if you get the book, you can write that down. That's a lot to contemplate and begin to understand the movement and how different parts inside of you are. I want to repeat that. Joy is the quality of soul life. I would assume there's a lot of you not even sure what soul life means. And that quality can be imposed upon the personality, thereby superseding happiness and imparting the gift of truth. And there's a third one. This is on 558. Bliss is the nature of the spiritual being and is, in its turn and in due time, imposed upon the rhythm of the soul. It is the gift of sentences. And thank you, DK, because this is what I was trying to say to you about my little lecture about love, and everyone felt they were the love. But now I want you to go through these three things and ask yourself, is that where you are? Or do you have contemplation and movement and realization to come to for each three of those words? I don't meet many people that are in bliss. You see clearly from the angle of mental observation, acutely and intelligently applied. Now learn to feel as clearly that which you see, both the good and that which is not so good. Let me repeat that. Now learn to feel. We have to begin to understand what does feeling have to do and how do you even feel. That's what I'm working with people in the masterclass. How to feel and clearly see that which is both good and that which is not so good, and love steadily in both directions. As yet you love not where you criticize. This you must learn to do, and that love will shed new light on that which you perceive, and you will learn to feel. Life will then open up before you in a new rhythm of service and usefulness. Wet towels on the wrists and ankles. Yes, thank you. We're just so used to the air conditioner, I guess. It was 5:57, 5:58. I have so many different little things here coming in. I don't know. But thank you for all your ideas. All we knew was we were tired and not in any mood to be in the heat. So here's a call from NTI, whatever that is. It's amazing the different people they get a hold of your number. I'm sure you all are experiencing the same thing. All right, so I'm so glad you came and joined me today. And I'm really glad that I went ahead and came anyway. I look terrible, feel terrible, and yet my heart loves all of you. So that's the God part in me. So I know God's going to have him take care of this situation. And have a great end of the week. How could it not be? Because we've learned about joy and happiness and bliss. And you should get one of these books. Don't get number 2 if you don't get through number 1. Discipleship in the New Age. Lucius Publishing Company. Alice Bailey is who wrote them for him. This is Discipleship in the New Age 1. So, I mean, you can't really ever digest all that's in here. That's why it's so profound. You're very welcome, Marianne. I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to do that task for you tonight, but someone's needing to get prepared in a different way, I'm sure. They're going to be very powerful. And some of the things I read today are probably imperfect. But much love to you, Anik, Marianne, Lauren, Barbie, Tierney, all of you. And love to all those of you who don't show yourself. Barbie, Tierney, Marianne. Yeah. Because you know what I'm going to say? That's a wrap. So think of us. Have the angels send us light. Thank you. Bye-bye.